Welcome to episode 41 of the Fake Fans Podcast. It has been a long time. 41.
41 episodes.
Do we say that every time?
I think we do. I think we do. It's like every episode that we shoot is like, that was it. That was the one.
Wait. I'm not saying it like that. No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm not saying it like that. But look, peep my new cardigan today. I got a Pachita cardigan.
Yeah, Scarra bought me a cardigan too, and I forgot to bring it.
I got him a Persona a specific cardigan, and it's like one of the first cardigans he owned. And I was like, damn, you look good in that. And he just didn't bring it.
Yeah, so listen.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have an excuse. Right now, it's like 9 a.m. I woke up at like 8 a.m. today, and I went to bed at like 2.
Oh my. Well, I mean, that's not even bad. That's not even bad.
But I'm not a morning person.
But
I forgot. Do you know what's fucked up is I almost never wear jackets out because we live in LA. It's usually pretty warm and I wouldn't have to. But today it's like a little cold because it's still in the morning. I'm like, damn, I need to bring a jacket or something warm.
Something to keep me
me warm. What could it be? To be fair, though, well, I mean, I left the cardigan in Anita's car, so I would have had to grab her car keys, go downstairs.
Right, and you don't live together, so it's not a big deal.
We do live together. We do live together. No, but I think the main issue is that I forgot.
Oh.
So, yeah. It is sick, though. I do love Persona 5 despite never having finished it.
That's how I feel about Chainsaw Man.
Okay, but you will finish Chainsaw Man eventually, one day. Dude, okay. Wow, this is great because, like, I was just thinking about today, like, there are so many things that I have started and never finished.
Yeah.
So many things. Like, when it comes to, like, games, manga, just like series, whatever. Yes. So many things I have started and never finished.
Do you feel like that means you have commitment issues?
Well, I think now I just feel less bad about dropping something that I'm not just like immediately interested in.
I think that's how I feel. It used to be like, wow, I can't commit to anything. And now it's like, oh, I don't need to commit to stuff. If I just don't like it at a specific time, it's just over.
Like, okay, this is going to hurt you. I dropped Expedition 33. I didn't finish it. I'm sorry. It's not even because.
Okay,
it's
no.
Not, whoa.
I'll let you defend yourself.
Listen, it's one of the best games I've never finished. Okay? So, listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay, sure.
Hear me out.
Yeah?
I started Expedition 33, banger of a time, put like 15 to 20 hours into it, having an incredible experience just going through Act 2, right? Fucking, what was it? I think it was Evo. I had to travel for Evo and then I think a wedding. And I just was essentially unable to play the game for about a week and a half. And by the time I got back home and I was settled, I was like, I do not want to play this game anymore. Like the idea of me picking up from where I left off was like so averse to me. I was like, I don't want to do this. I just think it's just that I need to be fully immersed, fully committed to something to want to finish it. And it was really fucked up because I actually dropped Cyberpunk 2077 in order to play Expedition 33. So it's just there's just dead bodies everywhere. Dead bodies.
Are you playing something new now? Like, what did you replace that time with? Oh, you replaced it with Cobblemon.
I was playing Cobblemon.
Oh my god.
I was on Abe's server and Abe had a Minecraft server with a bunch of friends on it.
You know, Minecraft doesn't go away. Like, it's been around for...
I understand that Minecraft is forever, and also Pokemon is forever.
Yeah.
But then Cobblemon with your friends...
It's only for 3 weeks.
...is for 2 weeks. So, yeah, my fault. I mean, the thing is, there's nothing against the game. Nothing against the game at all, but I really do have a hard time picking things back up again if I put it down for like a week or two.
I would be judging you so hard if I haven't done that already and I wasn't wearing this.
I still feel like you're judging me.
And I wasn't saying exactly what you said about One Piece multiple times and about a lot of other things. I'm the person who drops this stuff the most. Like, especially where I think you'll commonly be like, yo, have you been following with Ichi the Witch? I'm like, yeah, I have. No, I lied.
Dude, okay.
I'm not up to date.
It's different though because
because I understand Ichi the Witch isn't even that good, but Expedition 33 is just way better. Same with Chainsaw Man, right?
Okay, listen.
Like, only one of them could be Game of the Year or Manga of the Year.
All right.
That's only Expedition 33.
It hurts me to say this, but I think I did like Expedition 33 more than I liked Ichi the Witch. Like, if I had to compare Ichi the Witch among manga versus Expedition 33 amongst games, I think Expedition 33 probably would rank higher in the pantheon of games versus Ichi the Witch among the pantheon of manga. But still, it's I think games require a level of involvement and like actual commitment
Yes.
to like really enjoy it. While Ichi the Witch, I could just be laying in bed at 3 a.m. and binge like 30 chapters and like easy clap, you know, no problem.
And
there.
that's why I haven't caught up with Centuria, because I've been actually playing Uma Musume. So like when you really compare between the pedigrees, it's really hard because one has pedigrees and the other one doesn't.
You're talking about pedigrees of horses, aren't you?
Anyways, guys, this is gonna be the last time we're gonna be filming at this house. I know I've said that multiple times, but this is the last podcast we will be filming at this current OTV house.
OTV is moving to Nigeria. It's true. They made plans for this, and they're definitely not going to cancel.
I will not be saying where we're going, obviously.
I just said Nigeria.
Specifically where, but we will be having to relocate to a new premises.
Is that how you say that word?
Premises?
I thought it was premises.
Premises.
No, I don't know.
Okay, now
this keeps fucking happening where I hear a word being pronounced, and I'm not sure if I'm in the wrong or if you're in the wrong. It's probably say premises.
I would say I was in the wrong, but I also didn't think you were an English teacher.
You also read a lot, so I don't know.
I can't even say the stuff I've been reading is not the stuff I'd bring up. Minus Words of Radiance, I would not bring up in public. You know, it's like I'm still be like, oh shit, yeah, I did read that isekai about that S-rank summoner who got kicked out of his party and then eventually found new powers and then made a new power party, but all the party were female members, and that's really weird that he started a harem with them, and I think some of them were monster girls. But like, so like I wouldn't say that publicly, but I would say, yeah, I'm reading Words of Radiance, and they'd be like, oh, Words of Radiance, that's sick. I'm like, yeah, that is sick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we're moving. Just like it's our yearly like 1 or 2 years on the lease, and we're moving. I always say this is the last OTV house. Well, the next one will actually be the last. I'm pretty sure there was, for people who don't know, there was like this potential where people were going to be moving to another state or another area, and then the last second people were like, well, why don't we do another year together? And I'm like, I swear we've had this conversation 4 times already. So we're doing another year together. I won't tell you what's going to happen with the details and logistics, but we'll be moving and we'll have a better podcast area and setup. I think that's what really matters, and a more permanent one. I'll probably be sharing space with someone else who's doing a podcast in the house, but it'll be, I think, turn out overall way better. So I'm excited, but it means that unfortunately you have to do that really shitty process of moving. Okay, I have a question. When you're moving, do you ask your friends to help you move?
No.
So I feel like there was this thing I saw where it's like people no longer ask each other for favors because they feel bad about it. And they said something like picking your friend up from the LAX. Like you have to be like a real homie to do that, stuff like that. I think of moving as something that I do not ask my friends to help me do because moving is like such a laborious process. The first time I started making money, one of the first things I started doing outside of ordering food was literally ordering movers. Like I was like, okay, I'm never moving by myself ever again. I've used a moving company for every move ever. And I would never, ever force my friends to help me move because it's just hell. I
think what we do now is I'll say like, yo, Scarra, if you need help moving, let me know. I got you. We'll always give the offer of help knowing that ask will never come.
Yeah, like if I asked you, like, yeah, could you help me move? You'd be like,
dude, yeah.
Moving company. Hey, yo, 777 movers.
No, I would actually come and help you move if you asked me to. I would 100% do it if my schedule was open that day.
You in what car? Like what are you helping me move?
I can lift
your
things.
Hands, like two hands.
I can lift things.
Cool. You're bringing your phone, my phone, and like a fucking I don't know, a protein bar over to a new place.
I have at least 4 years of experience moving because during undergrad, when we would move from dorm to apartment and then apartment to other apartment and then other apartment to other apartment, whatever, I would move my own shit.
That's fair.
That wasn't that bad. Well, we would just rent the U-Haul and then we would move all that shit ourselves. But then I don't know, once like streaming became a thing, streaming full time, and then having enough money to like afford like just like these kind of like quality of life things, people were saying like you should hire movers. I initially was adverse to it. I was like, trusting other people with my stuff? fuck no, I would never. Like, I was like, no, there's no way. Like, what if they drop it? What if they break it? And then the day came where I'm like, okay, like I've definitely procrastinated in this moving process. Wait, you're telling me that you could pay them to pack your shit for you? Don't even need to pack your own stuff? And oh my god, it's the best. It's actually just the best. They just pack everything. You don't do a shit.
I will admit there was a period of time where we have hired movers. They're moving the whole day. And at some point during the moving process, I have everyone in the house on the couches eating food, and they're all moving. And I was just thinking to myself, like, wow, we're just having them do it for us, huh? This is what money can buy. Money buys power. And I went back to eating like my Chipotle or something. That's how I was like, oh, okay.
Oh no, sorry. You just really gave like Dune for a second there. Like you were one of the Harkonnens, you know? Like, yes, this is the power of spice. I could pay these people to do my work for me.
That's actually how I felt. I was like, man, like I feel like I should help them, but like the Chipotle was hitting at the time, I'm pretty sure. So it's hard to put it down.
Okay, Unc, you would throw out your back if you're trying to help them anyway, so you're doing yourself a favor.
Wait, like I actually do feel that way. If they're carrying like my bed frame or something down the stairs, and I'm just like, I can help, but like, yo, they're stronger than me.
I don't think I should help anymore. I'm gonna be honest, because when I went to Washington, I fucking popped my rib when I was playing volleyball. Like
that's possible.
I just know that when I went to receive the ball that was coming to our side of the net, I did like a very sudden twist to get the angle right, and I just heard a noise in my left rib, and then excruciating pain after.
Your body just gave up.
My body gave up. My body failed me. It was fucked up, and I just had I'm still recovering. By the way, like that was a month ago, and
like, do you have pain?
Well, I have some pain. Like it's I would say that I'm like 90% better now.
Oh, okay,
but then
really
like
good.
when I sometimes shift around, I just have some like throbbing rib pain. But when I first had like a couple, like the day after and on, it was excruciating. And the fucked up part was it hurt the most when I was laying down.
Oh.
So when I was standing, it wasn't as bad, but any sort of exertion, even like coughing or laughing, would hurt like fucking crazy. When I sneezed, it was like this. Achoo. Oh, fuck. That was sneezing. It was the worst. And sleeping
was painful?
Dude, I would wake myself up multiple times a night because I would like shift around in bed or something, and then it would just cause like that pain for like 15 seconds. So it was really fucking bad.
Wow, that is awful.
I basically have to stretch now before any type of physical exertion to avoid injury. And
probably something that people should be doing regardless.
Yeah, but young me could have fucking received that ball real good.
Yeah,
but current me,
like maybe
need to stretch.
Yeah, maybe in like high school, middle school, yeah, but like not.
No, not anymore. Oh, well, also if I was like physically active and also just in shape,
yeah,
I probably would also
be
fine.
The steps in Kabamon don't really translate over, which I can't really say much of because I've been like the last week or two, I've been in like sponsor limbo, which has been really fortunate for me because the games I've been sponsored to play are really good. Not sponsored, but like not really. But and also on top of that, like, yeah, because of like the moving prep and all that stuff, like everything's been kind of like me. I sit at home, I wake up, I don't leave the house. I like order food or have meal prep sent over, and then I will just be grinding the whole day. I didn't see Jody for like for 5 days, and she's like, "Have you been here?" I'm like, "Yeah." Just did not see some of my roommates for the last week.
Yeah, I think when it comes to streaming, it's very easy to just bunker down and just grind and then go to sleep. Only leave your room to eat, like grab your food, come back, grind, sleep, and then just do that for weeks, even months at a time.
Yeah, that's the life. And one time Sydney was like, "Don't you feel like you're like pushing your responsibilities and problems away by focusing so much on your work?" And I was like, "Yes." So I'm gonna go back to stream, and I did that. So like honestly, like it worked out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see the issue with it. You don't have, responsibilities and problems. Right?
Oh shit, yeah, no, I don't have one of those problems.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know which one you're referring to be honest.
Wait. This reminds me. You said last podcast you were gonna go watch Infinity Castle.
Yes, and I did.
Yes.
I watched Infinity Castle. I watched it with Anita and her friends. We were at the Alamo Draft House.
Did you watch it in 4D?
Fuck no. Fuck no.
For people who don't know, 4D movie theaters are available for Demon Slayer, and a 4D movie is like the chairs move with the action, and like when there's water on the screen, you get wet. When there's like the audio and stuff like specifically activates things to make you experience like you're part of the movie. Like that's what it's supposed to be. I've heard for Demon Slayer, it feels like when the demons get punched, it feels like you get punched. Like they throw you around in the chairs. It is a roller coaster.
That sounds fun, actually.
Half of the TikToks I've seen are like, yo, it was kind of nice. Another half is like, who would ever do this? Who thought this was a good idea? I felt like I was getting beat up with the demons on the screen. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I think if you're like a mega Demon Slayer fan, I would watch it in 4D for my second showing. Do you know what I mean? Because it would be, you've already seen what's going to happen, but now you get to interpret it in a new way. Like when every time Akaze does his super blue lightning fireworks display move of ultimate pain, like, and you feel every punch on the screen, like that would be kind of cool. But for my first viewing experience, I watched it in regular D. So it was good. It's really good.
Okay.
It's not, to no one's surprise, Demon Slayer made another incredible looking movie. I will say though that they definitely, it's 2.5 hours long. That shit is long as fuck. But like I felt the length of it, but wasn't bothered by it. I will say, okay, I just realized my phrasing kind of goes crazy there, but listen, I was fine until I saw Felix's face. Felix went like, so, yeah, God, now I lost my train of thought. Demon Slayer is classically known for every time a big bad dies, they will do the sad flashback of how they got to become a demon in the first place. And it's always really sad, and it's really like tear jerking, and it's really well done. I will say, the villain dies, and they got I felt like 30 minutes of flashback time.
Oh!
And it felt pretty long. But also, it was still enjoyable, but it was still pretty long, and we all knew where this was going. And I went actually back to the manga to see how long the flashback was in the manga. It's like 2 pages, so it's not that long.
Nah, they really wanted you to have.
They really wanted you to feel like shit. They wanted to really make you sad, and it worked. I saw so many people teary eyed. By the end of the movie. Did you
cry?
I had watery eyes. My eyes watered a bit.
Did Anita cry?
Anita definitely cried. Anita 100% cried. In fact, Anita got a little annoyed that I didn't cry because I'm normally the crier. Dude, if you take me to a fucking Pixar movie,
the crier?
I'm the crier.
Oh.
Yeah. If I watch any Pixar film, 99% chance that shit fucks me up. Toy Story 3, when those toys are holding each other's hands for what they think is the last time because they think they're gonna be melted in the fucking the dumpster, bawling.
So
Coco, bawling.
Up.
Okay, I have a confession to make.
You didn't cry.
Never finished Up.
Okay, wait. How does that make any sense? How do you watch a movie and you just leave halfway? You're like, nah, I didn't like this that much.
I didn't watch it in theaters.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched it on a plane and then got bored.
Oh, Up? With a cute ass dog?
Listen, I watched the best scene in the film, which was the flashback.
The first
of the grandpa.
10 minutes of the film.
It tear jerked me, okay? I got jerked. So, listen, I watched everyone says that is the best part of the film is the flashback.
I mean, it is, easily.
So I watched the best part of the film. I'm gonna get fucking destroyed for that take.
You cannot believe you didn't watch Up.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Up is the only classic Pixar film that people love that I have not fully seen.
I mean, I haven't watched stuff like Finding Nemo or.
You haven't seen Finding Nemo?
Oh, all of a sudden, there's a lot more judgment now.
No, I'm just surprised. I'm just surprised. Finding Nemo
was. Our podcast is fake fans, and I never said I was a Finding Nemo fan.
Listen. Fake. Okay. To be fair,
yeah.
I don't actually like Finding Nemo. And the reason why
okay.
Well, it's for a stupid reason. Finding Nemo was basically probably my most watched Pixar film, against my will. Because I watched in theaters, loved it. Then it became the rainy day film. You know what I mean?
For schools?
For schools.
Oh.
Like every time, for whatever reason, if there's ever a reason to fucking watch that fucking movie at school, it was always played. So I've watched that movie probably like 30 times. I'm sick of it. I never want to hear Ellen DeGeneres' voice ever again. Okay? I don't want to hear us to go keep swimming. I'm fucking done. All right? So I'm just sick of it.
The thing is, for me, that was Shrek. When I was in like middle school stuff, they would keep putting on Shrek for any time that we had a substitute teacher, any of that. And I watched so much Shrek, but I never got sick of it.
Okay, because Shrek is a fucking banger.
Yeah, Shrek is kind of awesome. The fact that Shrek was so good and Shrek 2 came out, and I was like, God. And they killed it again.
Shrek 2 was better than Shrek 1. I'll just say it. I think Shrek 2 is the better film.
Wait, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I only think that one castle scene in Shrek 2 where they're riding the giant gingerbread man, that is like iconic. Like that is the best scene.
Yeah, no, I agree. Shrek 1, Shrek 2, incredible. Shrek 3, I remember liking it when I saw it, but don't really remember what the fuck it's about.
Was there a Shrek 4?
There was a Shrek 4. I don't think I ever saw it.
And they're doing Shrek 5.
They are doing a Shrek 5? Did Donkey get a spinoff? I want to say there's a spinoff Shrek film, but I'm not 100% sure.
I would not be surprised if there's. I mean, isn't there like a spinoff Cars film?
Planes? No, I'm not even. No, I swear to God, I think there is a planes film, dude. Like I'm not even kidding. I full-heartedly, I'm not even joking or memeing when I say I'm pretty sure it's called planes, and there might be one called boats. I don't actually fucking know.
That is the funniest
I don't
shit
know.
I'm gonna hear today.
I will. Oh wait, actually, I lied. So when I said that the only like classic Pixar film I've never fully seen is Up, I've actually never seen Cars. I've never seen a scene from Cars.
Wait,
all I know is Ka-chow. There is a planes. I fucking told you. I told you, dude. There's a planes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know.
What's next? Gonna be tanks?
I fucking hope so. That would be incredible. Pixar's take on war.
Pixar's take
I just want to see like I don't know.
There's no way there's boats.
There is a boat. That's crazy.
Is that not like AI? Like is that a real thing?
Listen, I just want to see Pedro Pascal voice a fucking just like some kind of tank and there's like just tragedy and guts and everyone's fucking dead.
I wonder if there's like when
Chris Pratt gets shot out of the sky. Sorry.
You know how like when this car, people are like, oh shit, like Lightning McQueen is this car, or like whatever is this car. Like they do that for. Do you think people do that for like boats and planes? Like boat people are like, oh my god, that the main character boat is a Pelican 416. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, probably. No, I 100%. They're gonna be like, oh, you see that jawline? That's 100% a Cessna or some shit. I don't fucking know. They'll do some crazy fucking reference. We are one step away from Pixar making one of those battleship anime girls. We're so close.
They should.
That would print money.
Yeah,
probably.
Dude, I'm just saying, how many people were into horse racing after Uma Musume?
Less now.
True,
I would say,
but it would be a lot more. It'd be a lot more. Wait till they increase the rewards in 1 week.
Okay. That'll bring me back.
For people who don't know, I'm still pretty silly addicted to Uma Musume, but I've toned it back.
Silly addicted is a crazy phrase.
I've toned it back. Well, it's because it's a very silly game. It's like a whimsical, silly game, except for when I play 3 hours every day. I don't do that anymore.
Bro, you missed a flight because you played Uma Musume.
And honestly,
I think you might be a world's first for that.
And honestly, I won the last 2 Champions meetings. Champions meetings, by the way, are PvP events where 3 players queue up and each bring 3 Umas, which means there are 9 horse girls on the track. The top one is the only one that wins.
Wait,
and
are you still free to play?
Yeah. I won the last 2 events. And it says like, you know, Gemini Cup like platinum, and it says like Taurus Cup platinum.
God, so people when they go to your profile, they'll see that you won the last 3.
I put the title there. Yeah. The husband.
Dude, you're so cool. No wonder you don't leave your room. I would also not leave my room for that.
And the next cup is the Cancer Cup, and I can't wait to win that.
It's called the Cancer Cup.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's all horoscope or it's all astrology
Why
named, right?
Is that issue?
God, dude, you have to win the Cancer Cup. Don't fucking leave. Don't travel anywhere. Bunker down. Lock the fuck in and win the Cancer Cup. Because I want you to be my Cancer King. That's incredible. Happy for you.
I'm so sorry we sidetracked. So, did you have any other statements on the movie?
Oh yeah, we were talking about Demon Slayer.
We went to boats,
dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, because we were talking about how I never finished up. Anyway, no, Demon Slayer. I mean, Demon Slayer is just great viewing experience. I know a lot of people who went that had never seen a Demon Slayer thing before, and they really enjoyed it. I think they do a pretty good job. Well, okay, to be fair, Demon Slayer's plot in itself is not very complicated. It's just samurai warrior sect that fights demons. That's pretty much it.
And then there's leader of the demons, and then there's leader of the Hashiras and the fucking upper moons.
Yeah.
Which I guess they killed the lower moons, right? So there's only just the upper moons left.
Yeah, I think one lower moon lost, and then Muzan was like, "Nah, what are we even doing here?" He just reabsorbed the rest of
you guys anymore.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think it was pretty easy to follow, even if you're new to the series. So I would highly recommend watching it, because Demon Slayer, the best thing about Demon Slayer is just the visuals. I think everyone has said a million times that the story is nothing to write home about, but it's just like the characters and the visuals.
I used to be a bigger Demon Slayer hater, but I think that it's more like I accepted that it's there to not be like a super great story.
Why did you hate Demon Slayer?
I guess it's because I really didn't like the first part of the story. I think Demon Slayer's story...
Scarra, how many fucking like... I isekai'd into a new world and found out that I have special powers in an S-rank party, and all my party members have triple D titties.
And it would be sad if not that would be more interesting than some of the slow scenes in Demon Slayer. The first I would say it really took off for me when after the Mugen Train?
Yeah.
That part of the series into the next arc, I would say, was when Demon Slayer kind of hit the stride in terms of entertainment for me when I was reading.
Really? Not the Spider arc? Wasn't that before Mugen Train?
It was. I would say not even the Spider arc.
I would say the Spider arc was one that I was like, oh damn, these visuals go fucking insane.
No, not watching.
Oh, story-wise.
Reading.
Reading. Reading is a slog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like watching is a completely different thing. I think that having such great visuals to back up the story, and then having the story be, I would say, like, it's nothing like super crazy, but I like that they don't ever try to be. Like, they're one of those things where it's like, you know what you're getting into, and I love that there's something that I can just introduce my friends and be like, hey, we're gonna go watch this and it's gonna be cool. You know, even my housemates like Jody are just like, yeah, I want to watch Infinity Castle. I'm like, that's sick. And so to hear you say anyone can watch it, they don't really
I think anyone can watch it.
You don't need background experience, right? It's just a great viewing experience, because watching Demon Slayer was like, oh, it's a visual masterpiece.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, remind me of something.
Yes.
So the Hashira and like the good guys in Demon Slayer, when they use their breathing techniques and you see all those visual
no one
effects,
can technically see them.
No one could technically see it, right? Okay.
It's weird because I think that at some point someone specifically says or interacts with it, meaning that they can. But like, for the most part, it's supposed to be that they can't see them.
But it's like, it's supposed to be like a visual thing for our enjoyment,
yes.
right? Not like, it's not actually present in the world. I feel like, okay, the one character that kind of confuses me on this is Zenitsu, because I'm just like, I think there's electricity coming out of that motherfucker. Like, actually, for real. I actually think there's electricity.
Hair stand up?
I don't actually, probably at some point, because there are reasons for me to believe that Zenitsu actually has electricity coming out of his fucking body when he does his like his thunder step and shit. So
I think it's one of those things where whatever, you look past. Like, who cares if it doesn't fully follow the realms of reality inside said
dude, my brain
world.
is broken though, because my brain's like being this like fucking asshole, like this skeptic asshole, or not skeptic, but like,
but there's not actually anything happening. It's just like breathing forms. They're just swinging their swords. Nothing's actually cool is happening.
But
the only cool shit is the demon arts, because demon arts, that's actually some cool shit.
Your brain didn't let you finish Expedition 33, so we already know there's a problem. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
Listen, if you no, fuck you. Like, you have also not finished a lot of things that are probably peak.
Yeah. But I don't admit that on the show.
Oh, that's right.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Game of the year.
Okay, fine. Sorry. Fuck you. You know what? It took you a while to finish that game, despite you spreading the gospel on it. Okay, I don't want to hear it.
Because it turns out when you're so busy spreading the gospel, you're walking around, you're walking through countries to spread the gospel everywhere in the world. Turns out you can't stay at home and play it. So what?
I hope you get sick again. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm traveling soon. Don't say that, man.
I'm spreading my curse on you. You're definitely gonna get sick.
The best part is you're traveling before me. I already know who's gonna get sick.
My immune system, rock solid. I only get sick like once every 2 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be right during your trip.
Dude, I hope not, because I literally come back from China and then I go straight to TwitchCon after. So if I get sick, it's actually over for me.
Realistically, though, if you get sick at TwitchCon, you're not gonna be missing that much.
Okay. This guy just like hates Twitch. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I like Twitch.
That didn't even sound convincing. What the fuck? Are you going to TwitchCon? You are, right?
Yeah, I'm a little upset with some of the policies Twitch has done over the years, but I like them as a company.
Listen, just because they didn't build you a throne last year doesn't mean you get to throw a fit.
I just feel like that some of the way they do the viewer experience is terrible. And you know what? Their competition, YouTube, sometimes does it better, but also does it terrible. And I'm watching two people who do like terrible practices compete against each other, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Can we get a third?
Well, we do have a third.
There was like a third or fourth.
There was even a fifth and sixth. Remember? Not Rumble.
There used to be Own TV. There used to be Mixer.
Mixer. Oh my god, I keep forgetting the name of Mixer.
I wish I took that Mixer. I never got a Mixer bag, but I wish I had a Mixer bag and took it. I think everyone says that, but like I would never leave my Twitch community because I've grown weirdly parasocial about it. So regardless, I would say almost regardless of any money that's not in the crazy 8 figures, I would not leave. But everyone who went to Mixer and left and then had their contracts fully paid out inside their 2-year contract was paid out in 8 months because the site died in 8 months. So Ninja and Shroud I think made like respectively, I want to say like 10 to 20 million, and the other one made like 40.
I fucking forgot that Ninja went to fucking Mixer, man.
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy.
That was like a big move too, and it's just like happy for him. Now he gets to just play Final Fantasy 11 as much as he wants. He's living the life.
Yeah, he's back at dude. They added voice chat in Fortnite.
Wait, Prox?
Yes. And I was
that's crazy.
I was like, wait, that goes hard. They're doing it in their limited game mode, but I think it's being received pretty well. And it might. I kind of hope it goes like.
Dude, I think Fortnite's back. I think Fortnite's back.
Wait,
I would even stream Fortnite if there's Prox.
If proximity audio is so great, it's so funny. I think it makes for perfect experience.
Dude, I think proximity audio makes every game better.
It's
like think of all the
true.
games that have popped off recently, like Peak and
we just both paused.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of those types of games, like what's it? Lethal Company and Repo.
Yeah,
and
all
those
prox
types of like games with friends where like prox audio, big annoying task you do as a team. Fun times. You know that there's a really derogatory, almost like slur like name for them now. They call it friend slop.
Oh yeah, my chat calls them that.
Dude, it's just games you can play with your friends. That's fun. Why is it called friend slop?
It's so funny though. I was like, so I have this thing every like month or so. I look at the future games coming out. There's like this. I think this is really weird. PC Gamer has the best updating one for PC games. And they have a website that they update like every other day when a new game gets announced. And so I just go down the list. I look at the trailers to my chat, and every time something pops up, like friend slop, friend slop, friend slop. I'm like, yeah, but this one looks kind of good. Like, yeah, but yeah, no, this one's terrible.
I don't know. I feel the trend of game that has been coming out and becoming more popular lately has been like the friend group PvE battle arena type game. There's like Archurons or something.
I was sponsored by that yesterday. Yeah, I was sponsored by that yesterday. Yep.
I heard that shit's lit.
It combat wise, you can take this how it will. This is Lost Ark in the battle royale. So it's
that's great.
It's isometric, top down. And I think the first thing that is what everyone says always is that the camera locks you in the isometric thing a little bit close, and that's supposed to balance like the Omegaverse range and give you a better overall experience.
I see.
But the first time you play, you're gonna be like, you're immediately gonna try the mouse wheel out. But I mean, obviously I'm sponsored, so I always tell my chat the same thing. Take my word, like not completely at face value. But
Scarra's a shill.
I think
the shit, isn't it?
The gameplay is incredible, and I think some of the stuff that they made for it is really, really good. I always get worried about these BR games because every BR game, like what was that game called? Rumble, the one where it's a fighting game, and like it was like a BR fighting game where you drop down and you like could swing people. That game died. Bloodline Champions died. That new game that Box plays all the time, Supervive is like probably gonna die. I used to play Eternal Return.
Dude, that's such a shame. I love Supervive. That game was so fun.
Right. And it's like all of these BR type games are so hard. It's so hard because like the BR thing, like you could go large instances of time without ever winning. And like it feels like the more you leave, the more effort you need to put in to get your first win. And so like it scares away a lot of the casual community. I hope it doesn't happen in this game, because I feel like they polished it really well. But I'm always worried. The genre is just so hard to make.
I'll give it a shot. I mean, there's so, I mean, the space is just really competitive. And
I don't even know. I think the space has, like, I would say that arena BRs are just, there is nothing there.
Do you think the skill floor is just too high?
It gets there really, really quickly. Because, oh God.
Like, it just scares away casuals?
Did you see that Ludwig clip where he's talking about how, like no one is bad at games anymore? Like, it used to be that, like, people would get games, like, around Christmas and you can, like, just beat them up and, like Christmas noobs. But nowadays, the, like, gaming has gotten to the point where, like, a game comes out, there's already a min-maxed guide. You can go online and immediately become better. And because you get better and your friends are probably like, yo, how'd you get so good? You're like, oh, I watched this video. And then they feel like they're forced to watch that video to even compete. And everyone just gets so good. The average gamer is so much better now that it's kind of crazy.
Bro, hitting Ascendant in Valorant used to just be child's play. It was genuinely so easy to at least hit diamond, even when you're 5-stack with your friends.
I've never hit plat in my life.
Well, that's because you're dog shit. Watch more videos, bro. But yeah, I feel like it was actually so hard or so easy to hit that rank. But now to be fair, I don't play Valorant nearly as much as I used to.
Yeah, you're dog shit with me, baby.
It's true. I'm down at no. Well, you're probably like you're probably like iron now, but like it's hard to even exist in gold now because the average gamer. I mean, to be fair, I probably just got worse at the game, but I also just think the average gamer got significantly better at games too. And I also want to say COVID probably was a big factor. Probably, I think way more people got into gaming because people were locked inside. So
I definitely feel like, yeah, there's a lot of different factors. When I go back to playing League, I was a pro player 11 years ago or 13 years ago. When I go back to playing League, I struggled sometimes to hit Masters and get a little bit above Masters. I definitely think I can still get there. But like, if you've seen recently Double Lift, which is another pro, started doing like judge the rank videos, and he's always like, yo, this guy, he can't be challenged. This guy must at least be Masters. He watches a clip, this guy pops off, the rank at the end, silver. And then he's always like, I guess I'm just an idiot. And like the average, I think, mechanical skill of the players have gone up so much, like over time. It's great. You cannot, it's hard, even harder for the average player who's never played games to play games again. Like, I don't even know how you start. I actually do know where you start. Friend slop.
No, actually, I do think that because competitive games are so much harder to get dubs in now, unless you like devote significantly more time at getting better, I think casual games are becoming way, way, way more popular.
And the thing is, it's like, they're fun.
They are fun.
Like I think people, when you have competitive games and everyone's just talking about how they get better, they really lose the like fun aspect. At some point, like the enjoyment aspect takes less precedence, or like more precedence. Or sorry, the enjoyment factor takes less precedence than the winning factor, and that's
you know where
sad.
they get their dopamine from instead?
What?
Skins, in-game skins. If they can't get dubs, they get dubs in terms of their eyes looking at their skin and like, this looks good, and this makes me happy.
I thought you were gonna say like slurs, like typing like to the enemy team, like.
Well,
and,
I personally
shit talking.
I personally don't get enjoyment from that unless they start shit talking first.
I was gonna say, wait a second, I've seen you.
No, I flame people. Okay, listen, I only flame people if they start flaming first. I never say shit.
I play with Toast all the time, and his theory is they were gonna flame me anyway, so I have to do it first.
Dude, playing with Toast is so funny because we'll win a difficult game of Valorant, League of Legends, anything, right? We'll win.
Yeah.
The enemy team will have not said a single fucking word. And then Toast types in all chat, GG, easy. This game was so easy. And then I'm just like...
I'm just like, I don't know this. I'm sorry, guys. But like, he and then the one time he doesn't do it, the other team says GG, easy, noob.
Yeah, they
and then Toast's like, see? I should have been the one to say it. I knew they would say that to us. And I'm like...
I think he's right. Like, I really do think
I don't know if he's right. No, I think that if we all think like that, mankind becomes worse. We have to keep hope that there is goodness in people's hearts.
No, we have to GG easy first, man. We have to GG easy.
We can't GG easy them all the time,
Okay, to be honest, though, the real winner is the person who turns off all chat. I've turned off all chat in basically every game. I even left trade chat in World of Warcraft because all they talk about is politics, and they always have the worst takes involved in politics. Dude, oh my God, yes. After Charlie Kirk's assassination, trade chat has never been more active, so I left that shit instantly.
I can't believe. Oh,
yeah.
Dude, it used to be like I remember like Baron's chat being like just people talking about random shit.
No, they talk about random shit, but then if any kind of like semi-important or relevant political event occurs, it's almost always politics.
Oh,
I'm surprised you haven't seen the politics talk on WoW. I feel like that shit's like the second most important, or the second, not most important, the second most popular thing to talk about.
I guess I just don't really. Well, like when I'm playing WoW, I'm like pretty focused on the hardcore DPS min maxing.
Okay, but like when you're in town, literally just be like, oh, need someone to looking for
3 iron ore.
looking for a blacksmith that could make XY armor, and then right below is, dude, Trump is the best. Like right underneath it.
I have actually never seen that. I did not remember it.
You just haven't been playing recently.
I just
Oh, you
don't-
probably left.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
honestly probably just left the chat.
Yeah, and I have not played retail since the last time,
Mm-hmm.
but I imagine that
You're
that's
coming back though, right?
Yeah, I'm coming back for midnight, which is next year. Wait, okay, honestly, okay.
You know people are coming back in October?
Celine keeps asking me to play retail WoW, and I'm just like, well, that does sound quite interesting.
Sid's coming back too.
It's crazy that Sydney, I'm pointing over there because that's where she lives. Sydney in the back house is the one who now loves MMOs or loves WoW. She's like, yo, when are we playing WoW again? I'm just like, you're the one starting this conversation?
Wait, you know she wanted to play tier 2 like after the tier we played together? She wanted to keep playing, but everyone quit except for like me. So she like fell off of it too. She wanted to keep playing, but you guys gave up. Losers.
Yeah,
Fucking
we're
losers.
losers for not playing World of Warcraft.
Dude, but it's like, I mean, if you come back, there's 2 raids that you haven't finished waiting for you.
That is true.
And also the most recent, I swear to God, I actually think that heroic difficulty, the heroic difficulty of this new raid is the most fun in terms of like learning and progressing in. It's so good.
Really?
It's better than Nathria. I'm gonna just say it. It's better than Nathria.
Nathria is a raid that I think we first started playing with our raid group when we were first getting people into WoW like a couple years ago, and it's in my experience the peak, like one of their peak raid experience. I still think Stone Generals was goddamn dog shit, but to have one of the bosses be bad and a plethora of just insanely awesome bosses in the dungeon is so good. So fucking that even their DPS test fight, was it Sludge Fist? It was Sludge Fist, where you were chained to another person, and if you ever were too far away, the chain would break and you would both instantly die. But the DPS check was really tight, so your DPS needed to pump as hard as possible. So I would just not move during my rotation, and sometimes you would just hear a snap sound, and 2 people's life bars instantly drained to 0. And people would look around, who did that? And I'd be like, who did that?
It was you. It was you.
It happened to me a couple times. And
Yeah.
then like it wasn't. Then people saw me doing it because they're like, oh shit, like he's meteor topping. I can't help but have him do that. And then you just see like I remember we were playing with I was like Edison. Like he died. There was a couple people all just like snapped and died. And I felt like the pillar that caused people to just start not moving. But I loved almost all of that. And you're telling me this one's better?
I think it's better. I think this expansion has been overall so good. Like every tier has been so fun. I think the second tier was like probably the least good, but even then it was still an interesting and fun experience. And like the finale tier, this is such a good raid. This is such a good raid from top to bottom. The only thing I'm like low key a little sad about is that Celine and Poe actually did the raid already, and they low key got carried by like overgeared people from my guild, and so their experience with the raid was not that great. Like learning how to do the raid was the best part. Like figuring it out was easily the best part. And I think you need to go into this experience completely unsullied and with a bunch of other people who are new to the tier or new to the raid.
Oh.
It's so good. Even like, dude, even normal was so good. So good. But heroic is even better.
Okay.
Even better.
Well, I can't wait to try it again when I come back.
I made a second character that's like undergeared so that I can progress in the raid with you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so brave of you to play more WoW.
You know what else is really brave of me to admit?
What?
Well, it's not really brave. I have become acquainted with this new drama that I've been watching with my girlfriend. I shouldn't say really watch because I'm kind of just more present while she is watching it, and I glean a lot of knowledge from the drama, like from the side. Yeah, she's watching this Omegaverse Chinese BL drama called Desire, the series, which is apparently based off of a really popular web novel in China. And from what I understand, it was so popular that a bunch of Chinese millionaires self-funded the drama. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, it was like group funded by just a bunch of mega fans, and yeah, so that's how the series came to be.
Is it doing well?
I think it's super popular.
Oh,
I think it's like super omega giga popular, and it is interesting to say the least.
Oh, when you say an Omega like thing, like what
Literally,
does that mean?
They literally refer to like alphas, omegas, betas, and even a fourth one, the enigmas, which are an even rarer subspecies in the Omegaverse. Apparently, the setting of this world is that there is some kind of COVID-like disease that wipes out most of humanity or something, where the majority of people who are O blood type die, and A blood types become the alphas, and B blood types become the betas, and betas are like the normies of the world or something like that. And yeah,
you know a lot for someone who's just glancing over at the TV.
If you had a girlfriend that was passionate about a hobby, you would understand.
You could have just stopped at the first word, like if.
Anyway. But yeah, it's crazy. Like some of the scenes that she will sometimes show me is like there's like pheromone attacks because the Omegaverse beings can sometimes give off pheromones that like intoxicate each other. I think there was a scene where this guy wore a mask and then pheromones were being released into the room, which like knocked out the betas or something like that. And then they kidnapped the alpha in the room. And yeah, and also there are sex scenes. So they fucking.
And where is this? Like, is this on like a streaming website or is this like?
I think it's on
YouTube?
I think it's on a streaming site.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
No, but like this shit's really popular because I mostly saw. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's because I follow Anita on TikTok, where I started getting Omegaverse TikToks on my timeline, and also because we talk about it in front of my phone, and my phone is all knowing. So I've been seeing the memes, and I'm just like, what the? This is fucking crazy. No, but it's so popular. And now I know about enigmas, which is
the rare fourth. What blood type are the enigmas based off of?
I have literally no idea. I just know that they're supposed to be super rare, and like because they are so rare, they're not studied and understood very well, or something like that. Oh. But like, yeah, I thought that the Omegaverse would have like more of a fantasy basis.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the series kind of promotes it as it's more scientific. Like alpha omega stuff is like more.
I didn't realize. I think it was a girl of science.
Oh yeah, she's a girl of science, all right. But yeah, she's been really enjoying that, and every time I come out to the living room and she's watching something, it's almost always that show. She's really into it.
That is.
She's really fucking.
No,
into it.
I mean that's cool that she's into it.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
I just think it's really funny that the only time you're playing WoW the entirety of the day, the only 10 minutes of the day you see your loving girlfriend, you walk out, you're like, hey honey, what are you doing? And Mia's like, hey babe, I'm watching the Omegaverse series, The Desire. You want to watch The Desire with me? And you guys sit there and watch about enigmas.
Dude, you gotta encourage your girlfriend with her hobbies. Okay, I'm no judgment zone. I'm just here to enjoy the ride.
What's that word mean?
Hobbies?
Yeah, hobbies. All right, wait. I think Felix has an activity for us that we were supposed to do last podcast, but we talked so much then that we couldn't do it. And this time, we're still talking a lot, but we want to get to it this time. Mm-hmm. What do you got prepped for us over there?
We are doing, so a couple weeks ago, I don't remember if it was Peter or Scarra, one of you guys sent in our Discord a TikTok of two creators doing a over under or which character has more Rule 34 posts.
I think it was me.
Yeah. So I found a website that is basically like a game where it's like which one has more posts. And so
Okay.
I will list off 2 characters, and I'm also going to show you pictures of both of them, and then I will have you guys pick which one you think has more Rule 34 posts. Do you guys want to explain Rule 34 to the audience?
Of
if they
course.
don't know?
For those of you who don't know, Rule 34 is basically the rule that if it exists, there is porn of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
I'm curious. Like I'm assuming the website's not gonna be easy. They're not gonna be like this is like the generic like female main waifu from a series, and this is another one. It's gonna be like cars versus boats.
I don't know, man. I heard that there's a shocking amount of silk songs at Rule 34. And I'm just like, are those not just like shapes like attached to each other? I guess all things are shapes are attached to each other. But
I thought they were bugs.
I think
they are bugs, but I'm pretty sure that
they made Hornet sexy for Silk Song.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hornet is a boomerang on top of like a shuttlecock.
Yeah, no, they made her sexy. I don't even know if it's a her, but they made it sexy.
I think she's her.
Anyways, that's I've seen not the porn, but I've seen the art of it on Twitter.
So you've seen the art of the porn on Twitter.
Not the porn, but the art of them being
the art,
female.
just
Just
fan
the
art.
female. Just the fan art.
Yeah. All right. So first round is very easy. We'll get your
Okay.
dip your toes into the water.
It's gonna be like
The first character is Karin Kanzuki from Street Fighter, and as a reference, I'll show you guys images of what the character looks like.
okay.
Is that not a teen? Is she not like underage?
No, I think
I
she's
have no
pretty
idea.
old in the series.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's like
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of
Mid-20s.
I'm thinking of Lily
you're-
from
yeah,
Tekken.
yeah. You're thinking someone else.
Sorry, I'm mixing up my blonde like rich.
She is not.
Fighting
She is
girls.
not in Street Fighter 6. She
And
does have
then-
a white person normal is what they called it, and they're the really OP normal moves, and it's really
They call it a white person normal.
white girl normal. It's actually
That's
so
crazy.
funny.
Oh, I
Keep
forgot to
going.
mention, whoever loses,
What? There's a punishment.
there is a punishment. Whoever loses, will have to dress up for the next episode. I will just come to the shoot with a cosplay of some sort, and you'll just have
All
to
right, I'm
wear it.
locked in.
I'm
locked the fuck in.
Keep going.
I'm
keep
locked
going.
the fuck
Keep
in.
going.
Second character is Puke from Monster Hunter.
You said this was the gimme round, right?
Yeah, this is well. I mean, I hope so. I mean, I don't know, but it feels pretty obvious.
Yeah, I mean, you're the Monster Hunter fan. Why don't you take this away?
could you actually describe what this monster looks like for those audio only listeners?
Yeah.
The Puke basically looks like a bird merged with like a chameleon, and it has a big ass tongue.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, which of these 2 characters do you guys think has more Rule 34 posts?
Since this is the first one, I'm sure Billy's made it easy on us. I'm gonna say it's Karen.
For the sake of humanity, I'm also gonna say it's Karen.
Okay, I will click Karen. You guys are both correct.
Oh.
Karen has actually, since you guys both got it correct, we'll do a number. You guys both pick a number, and then whoever is closer to the actual number of posts gets the point.
Okay.
I feel like that's too hard.
I'm gonna say no. Don't be a pussy. Just
Okay.
guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 4K.
Okay, Scarra.
10K.
Peter gets the point.
Let's fucking
I
go.
don't
How
even
many?
know what a number, like what the number is.
Karen has 1,680 posts.
That's a lot less than I thought that would be. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that is
Puke.
less.
10K is crazy though.
How much do you think Puke has?
200.
100.
143.
Okay, now I see a range.
Which is 143 more than you would expect of a monster from Monster
I
Hunter.
would have expected at least 10.
Well,
I'm
have you
gonna-
seen what that tongue does? I was expecting a couple.
Okay. I'll
That shit moves.
Okay.
I'll take. I needed to scientifically see the numbers.
Oh,
Now
I thought you were gonna say
now I
you need to
understand.
scientifically see the Puke Rule 34.
no.
Okay.
No.
Get to round 2.
Yippee!
Round 2. I think it's also kind of a gimme. Hopefully these get harder. The first character is Dracula from Castlevania.
Okay. Yeah.
Visual
I get it.
reference.
Yeah, he's seen this series.
Yes.
He's intimate.
The next character is Bruiser from Mario.
Oh. I mean,
Okay, you are banned from making comments before this starts. Again? Well, actually, now I don't know.
After this, no more gimme. Just say like this and that. No more clues because honestly, as soon as I saw Dracula, Jodie's voice rang in my head saying, "Unfortunately, would hit." So I'm gonna say Dracula.
I also want to say Dracula.
Okay.
And I'll be so bold as to say 850 posts.
You guys are both correct.
Posts
So,
on Dracula.
Scarra, your guess is 850.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 1,000.
Scarra gets the point. There's actually only 99 posts.
What?
I think it might be because it's like specifically Dracula from Castlevania rather than.
But
like, the
still,
broad
like, he's
stroke.
kinda like-
he's
kind of
good looking.
Yeah, he's kind of.
All right, so it's 1-1 so far.
I'm surprised.
Okay. Yeah. No. Now we got the gimme rounds away. Okay. Give us like a best of 5 or something, like a best of 7.
First character is Asuka R from Guilty Gear.
This is the guy who summons cubes.
I can't see him.
Have you ever seen Guilty Gear? The gameplay of Asuka is that she summons a shitload of stuff on the screen. I don't know if it's she or he. I think it's a he.
You're saying a person that summons a fuck ton of stuff in a Guilty Gear game.
Yes. They summon the literal cubes and has 3 decks of cards you go through.
All right. No. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's a he.
Yeah, it's a guy.
And then
Okay, that's character 1.
okay, that's a pretty popular character.
And then the second character is Gengar from Pokemon.
I think it's Gengar.
I think because Gengar is a Pokemon and Pokemon are so popular, and Gengar is, I don't know, you can correct me. I think Gengar is like a giga popular Pokemon.
I think Gengar is probably like top 10 most popular Pokemon all time.
And that already means that there must be top 10
maybe
pornography.
maybe
of
even
Gengar.
top 5.
I'm going to guess Gengar and.
I like how we both automatically assuming that it's just Gengar, but it probably is just.
Oh,
Gengar.
you know what? It's Gengar. Yeah.
Is it Gengar?
It's a Gengar?
Yeah.
Okay. The next part 850
I'm going to say
posts.
500.
Scarra is correct. It's almost 4,000 posts.
4,000! That's really popular.
That is really popular. What?
Wow.
Wait, so who was the one that had like 2,000 the first round? Karen
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
Street
Karen.
Fighter? Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't that,
Next one is
there's levels to this shit, Peter.
Circus Baby from FNAF.
I hate that.
I
Okay.
don't like that.
Okay.
I've never played FNAF.
Okay.
Have you?
And then
I tried playing the first one. I don't like jump scares.
Oh, I
the
Not a fan.
second character is Diane Simmons from Family Guy. This one could go either way. I actually don't know.
I
think I know.
I suspect it's FNAF.
Oh, I think it's Diane Simmons.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We have okay.
Well, I think I don't even know her fucking name, and I watched Family Guy, so I think that she is less popular, and there's more FNAF.
Listen, I'm just saying that if anyone has perused a porn website
Mm-hmm.
and there's ever like a cartoon thumbnail for the category,
Yeah.
it's almost always Family Guy.
Wait.
I don't know. I'm just suspecting.
So right now the score is 2-1 in favor of Scarra.
Okay.
So
So I said Diane Simmons from Family Guy. I
Okay.
do think I think Family Guy is just way more normie. I think, okay, listen, Five Nights at Freddy's is really popular, but I also just don't think it's nearly as popular as Family Guy is on like a global scale. And also, I'm pretty sure if that's not even the most popular character of Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah, I mean, if it
There's
was,
probably way more posts of Freddy.
If it was Freddy Fazbear, I would 100% choose that. But
Yeah.
I don't even know this character's name. What was her name?
Circus Baby.
I think it's that.
I think it's Diane Simmons.
Scarra is correct.
There's no way.
I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of
Circus
this.
Baby has 3,701 posts
Excuse me?
of Rule 34.
That's close to Gengar.
Yeah.
Listen, if it was Lois Griffin, would have blown her ass out of the water.
What was the number for Diane
For
Simmons?
Diane Simmons, it was 28.
I told you, no one knows who Diane Simmons is. She is a random in our NPC universe.
Do you know who fucking Miss Baby is?
If it's FNAF, I just assume everyone knows. That's like a main character, right?
I don't know. I don't even think they're in the first game because I played a little bit of the first game.
Next round.
I'm surprised there's almost as many as Gengar. That's crazy.
No, that's crazy. I was expecting to win by a little bit.
First character is Mel Medarda from hit show Arcane,
Arcane?
and League of Legends. For reference.
Okay, like
She is
She's so
smoking.
fine.
Keep
She is
going.
so-
yeah.
Second character is the very popular Victini from Pokemon.
Okay.
Jail. Fucking jail. If you goon to fucking Victini Rule 34, jail. I'm going to pick Mel Medarda just off principle alone. And if I'm wrong, it's the world that's wrong, not me.
I'm gonna pick Victini because I want to win, and I want to see him in an embarrassing maid outfit, and I know that it's gonna be the Pokemon. But unfortunately, I know that it's gonna be the Pokemon.
So right now the score is 3-1.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Victini.
Can I get the ratio? How much?
More than double than Mel Medarda.
Can I get the actual numbers?
Mel Medarda has 407 posts.
Okay,
Over 34. Victini has 876.
I need those PC scanned. I need that shit sent straight to the police.
You know what? I will wear that cosplay with pride because I didn't want to be right.
You know, why don't we have a last round what's worth all the marbles? You know,
Sure.
I'll give it
Wait,
to
this is actually a good one. I
I'll
think
give it
this
to
one's
him.
pretty even.
Okay.
So the first one is Sir Crocodile from One Piece.
Okay. I mean,
Okay. No, he's
I
got it.
mean,
He's got it
okay.
like that.
All
Okay.
And then the second one is
What's that hook do though?
Hakoda from Avatar.
Oh, wait.
So two great-looking men.
Two Dilfs.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Dilf versus Dilf.
Yes.
Wait,
I mean, I think Crocodile. I just think One Piece. Do you think One Piece is more popular than Avatar: The Last Airbender as a whole?
I would say 100%.
Okay.
Maybe if you just mark like American media, maybe Avatar, but then I think globally, I think it. The thing is, where was did you watch Avatar? Do you know where, like that other character have a lot of scenes?
Bro,
Hakoda?
I don't remember.
Hakoda is the Southern Water Tribe chieftain, the father of Sokka and Katara.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with.
I mean, I think it's Crocodile.
You know what? I will take the differing opinion. I think it's Hakoda. And because I want to see the answer to this, and someone has to lose. Go for it.
How popular is Avatar outside of the U.S.?
How popular is Avatar with Gooners is the question you should be asking yourself. And I hope for my own take, very popular.
Listen, I don't know, man. Victini should that's jail.
Who is it?
It is Sir Crocodile has more.
I think that was a gimme. I think that was a gimme.
How much more?
By 5x. It was 300-ish to 62.
Oh wait, that's less than I thought for
That's
Crocodile.
less than I thought for Crocodile too.
Listen, I lost. I fucking lost.
We
I
can
will
just
wear.
have both
I
of
will
you
wear.
guys
I will
lose.
wear that fucking cosplay.
We can just do another one for fun.
Okay.
Oh
sure. I'm
yeah,
done.
just another one
So
for fun.
popular character, Gragas from League of Legends.
I'm locking in Gragas. I don't even.
Gragas from League of Legends.
I'm
I'm
locking in
pretty
Gragas.
sure. I don't know what it can compare to that could lose.
The other character is Bronya Zaitchik from Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, shit.
Do you go for the longevity of Gragas, or do you go for
I think there are so many Hoyoverse Gooners.
Said I locked in Gragas. So
I will
I'll
lock
stick to my
in-
word.
The unpronounceable name.
Bronya.
Bronya
From
Zaitchik?
Honkai.
Bronya from Honkai.
Dude, she's.
Yeah, it's Bronya.
How much?
817, and then Gragas has 166.
That's a lot less.
That seems like underrepresentation
Yeah.
for our big bear daddy. I'm gonna just say it.
I do think that's a lot less than I expected.
That's a lot. Dude, Victini has how much more than Gragas? Like, Gragas is a human.
Pokemon rules the world, man. That's all you need to know. Pokemon actually rules the world.
Gragas is a fucking human being. All right, well, all right. I get the punishment. I get to wear a cosplay next time we shoot. Hooray.
Actually, that seems like a fitting punishment because you forgot to bring my shit this week, man. We could
live here.
have been matching.
You could just roll out of bed and just like, oh, if you forgot your fucking cardigan, you just get to walk back in your room to pick up the cardigan.
And on that note, let's get to recommendations for the week.
All right, yeah.
I want to redeem myself because last time I realized my problem when it comes to recommendations. I'm so forgetful, especially with names. I think that's actually pretty normal to forget like a lot of names with manga, because some of the times they just kind of blend together. But I'm trying to refresh myself right before the show, the podcast, to give you guys a better thing. I'm trying to make up for last time. So I have been reading something that I think is very high potential and something that I'm excited to read. It's called The Regalia of the Underdog. And it has I'm actually refreshing right now to double check. 11 chapters out right now, and it follows the story of the kingdom of Astoria. I think is what the name is. It's essentially this kingdom essentially ended all the wars, and there's a fight for the king of the kingdom every 20 years, and it follows the main character Tarte, and he is the perfect trope of like spoiled brat raised rich by his loving doting lord of the like county father. Essentially, he has all the tropes. They're at school, and he is like the number one most talented. Spits on the peasants, literally calls them peasants as he does so, and is a king's candidate. He wants to become the king, and the trial is very, very soon. I thought this story was gonna suck because I was like, okay, well, it's gonna follow this one spoiled brat, and then he gets made fun of, and then maybe he builds himself a backbone, or he gets knocked out by the real protagonist. You find out there's a blacksmith in town that he beats up or has made fun of before, called Figo, and the blacksmith at the very last day of graduation asks Tarde for a duel. The duel is done in a way where he just asks, there's nothing on the line. Okay, Tarde said he could say no, but he won't. As featured king's candidate, he will not. So he comes in, and the blacksmith brings a hammer that he built himself. And it ends up astonishingly, he beats up the spoiled brat, and and then it
Who could have seen this coming?
It follows everything where the guy lost, and he starts complaining about it all the stuff, and the teacher walks in of the academy, one of the teachers, and he's like, "Yeah, I always yeah, you're spoiled, man. I don't think you have anything that you've done that you've worked hard for, all that stuff." And you find out that the story is actually a redemption story as this kid tries to become king because the blacksmith boy who beat him also wants to be a king candidate as well. And the entire story is following the main character, who is a loser, spoiled brat, compete against all these mega talented king's candidates from across the world and across all different races. And the candidate stuff is nuts. Essentially, you meet characters that are very cool immediately. You find out his teacher was a top 10 finalist from the last king's trial, which is supposedly the hardest one in history. So you're like, oh, he's got a sick backstory. The maid of the boy apparently fought him before. She's got a sick backstory, and you find out the other boys and girls from across the globe as he travels to the king's trial, and they're all stacked with talent, power, and he has nothing. He can do magic. That's it. But it's like he casts a fireball, and over time you start slowly seeing his growth, and you're like, oh, this story could be good. This story, I think, is really, really, really strong in terms of potential.
I'm gonna have to read it.
Yes,
I'm gonna have to read it because, on paper,
it sounds generic. It sounds like it could go
literally
anywhere.
Okay. At the end of the day, isekai are all parallel with one another in some way or another. It's all about execution.
Yes,
and how likable the characters are. So it is. If you say it's good, if you've been rifling through the garbage like a fucking truffle pig, and you found your little truffle, and you say,
I think
it tastes good.
I think this truffle might be the one.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
The thing about the story is that the spoiled brat is what I will keep calling him. Essentially starts he keeps losing, but he learns from his losses and starts to implement it in how he uses magic against others. And I think that as you see his growth, maybe his power wasn't as silly or weak as you originally thought, and there's multiple layers to it. And as you're getting introduced to characters who are more powerful, there's a girl who's literally a magical girl transformation. There's a person from the demon race that literally can absorb magic and then spit it back out. And so you're like, oh, how is he supposed to overcome his peers or opponents in the future? I think that it's just executed in a way that makes me captivated in some extent. I don't know if it's still going to keep good, but this is something where you felt about Ichi the Witch kind of deal. I think it potentially could be very, very good.
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
11 chapters though. I will say
Did you just say 11
11 chapters. It could be bad.
Son of a bitch.
I think you really need like 20-ish chapters to really like get a grip on you. I remember you were preaching about Ichi the Witch on chapter 2.
Dude. And you know what?
2.
Banger of a series.
All
right.
I haven't been this happy to rereading something in a while. And so I'm like, oh shit. I'm like waiting for it to update every week. I'm like, all right, okay, we'll see where this goes.
Okay. I mean, for you to actually wait for something to update, that's actually a big deal.
Yeah, no, it actually is.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Do you got anything you're reading, watching?
All right. Two things.
Okay.
2 things.
Okay.
Well, 3 things.
That's a lot.
I caught up on Alien Earth.
I heard it got worse.
That shit is so good.
Oh.
You think it got worse?
I brought up Alien Earth in my chat recently, and in my vlog I say I only watched the first 2 episodes. I thought that it was banger. But my chat was like, well, I think it fell off a little bit, but it's still good. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I haven't really caught up.
I do think it fell off a little bit, but I still very much like it. I really like how it's more than just the xenomorph, that there's like multiple species of aliens that they're contending with. I think that's cool. I just like seeing how like a sci-fi series will kind of show the biology or behavior of like fictional beings. So I thought that was cool. But also space alien scary, no matter what the alien it is. So I like that. I like that a lot. Waiting for it to finish because like there's one more episode left in the season.
Okay.
I do think it's a little silly that she's basically the Chris Pratt, that main girl. I think what's her name again?
Remember,
I forgot her name.
I just said I'm really bad with names.
Yeah,
So
the main character girl who is like the synthetic being, who is the sister of the other guy.
Yeah.
Arthur? I don't know. She has the ability to like communicate with xenomorphs and like adopts their language and like clicks at them to communicate. And I'm just like, oh, she's the Chris Pratt. She's Chris Pratt to the Jurassic World to Alien Earth. Like she's able to communicate with these xenomorphs and like actually command them to do things, albeit like not fully controlled because she seems still like scared of the xenomorph a little bit, but whatever. I think the series is good, but like I am excited to see how it wraps up for this season. Also, different series now. I'm caught up on The Greatest Real Estate Developer, which I think has like 1 or 2 chapters left. I will say that I didn't even know that season 3 of the series began again. Like I didn't know it was because I took a break when they took a break at the end of season 2.
That's when I stopped.
And then when I checked in on it, I was like, oh shit, they put out like 40 or 50 more chapters. And I am caught up now, and they really accelerated the rate at which the story kind of ramped up. In my opinion, it just seems really fast. But like, I'm still enjoying it.
But you could tell like it's ramping to an ending.
Oh yeah, it's
really...
for sure. Like we're in like the epilogue now. That's how I know like it's almost over, unless they like start a new arc. But I'm pretty sure it's almost done. I think it may be. I think it could end next chapter.
And we rarely get to see endings.
Yes.
So how is it?
I like it. I kind of think that they went to Endgame pretty fast, in my opinion, and they could have done another arc. Also, I think they could have expanded more on the romance a little bit, because I'm just a sucker for romance.
Well, I thought that was a pretty big element. Like his relationship with the queen and stuff like that was like a pretty big part.
Yeah, I think they did have a small mini like thing with the queen in this last part, but I wanted to see more, man. But like I also know that their relationship isn't like the focal point of the series, so I get it, but that's just more my own selfish one. I still like it though, and I think the series will probably wrap up in a relatively satisfying way, but it's almost done.
It sucks that like I'm pretty happy for that, and I thought to myself, I'm like, why am I happy about that? But it's because most manga and manhwa don't end, or they end in such terrible ways that like they slowly drop off. You know?
Yeah.
It used to be that like
it almost always finishes too soon because it got axed, or it like gets fucking drawn out because it's so popular, but then it ends up being like shadow of its former self.
Because like it's rare that I would say some of these mangakas have like full fleshed out stories all the way to the end, because some of them don't even know if they're getting renewed, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're hoping that they fill in the cracks of their like overarching story, you know?
And that's why Full Metal Alchemist is the best story ever told in manga format. It's paced perfectly. It's the perfect length, great characters, great everything. Love you, Full Metal Alchemist. This could be the most basic take of all time, but I still fucking love that series. It's so good. Sorry.
That's like a Asian loves rice kind of take. Sure, man. Like,
No, man, I've been seeing way more Full Metal Alchemist hate on the timeline these days. Like, oh, it's overrated. It's dog shit. It's not as good as Kagurabachi.
wait, no way.
I've seen that,
no
man. I've
way.
seen it. I've seen it.
That's like a meme, though.
No. I don't think it's a meme. People are legit saying that Kagurabachi like solos Full Metal Alchemist, and I'm just like, hey, if that's your fucking opinion, then that's your fucking opinion, man.
That is not what Peter says off
Dude,
camera.
I get fucking flamed by the way.
Off camera, he takes a plushie, he fucking punches it. He's like, Kagurabachi fans, this is you. Bah, bah, bah.
By the way, I did pick up Kagurabachi again. And it's still kind of like the same where it's like, oh, it's okay.
It's one of those things that, oh God, you know what? If a great studio animates this, I think that it could be a bang.
That's what I'm saying. I think Kagurabachi could be my Demon Slayer, where it's like, oh, the art is like kind of whatever, the story is somewhat generic, but like a studio could pick this up and make it the most insane anime of all time.
So like on the art aspect, I actually think they do a lot of fights incredible. Like it looks beautiful.
Yes.
And so like I am surprised you dislike the overall generic art style so much. I understand it a little bit.
I think just like the line art is just really thin and scribbly in a way that it sometimes looks messy, and that I think that sometimes the paneling could be really busy in a distracting way. So I still think it does. He's very good at aura farming scenes, like for sure. But
this reminds me of like what could be the next shonen anime that does like stupidly well.
No,
they need a great studio behind them, but I think it could be the next Demon Slayer.
No, I genuinely think it could be the next Demon Slayer. Like where if how do you fucking say the studio name? Is it Ufotable or is it UFO Table?
Ufotable.
Ufotable.
Yeah.
Ufotable. Okay, I never knew how to fucking say the name because they even show the alien spaceship. So is it UFOtable or Ufotable? Ufotable. I don't know. But I think that if a really good prestigious studio picks it up, they could animate the shit out of it and make it like one of the best looking animes and thus one of the best animes to watch versus reading the manga. I think. But yeah. I mean, I'm rereading it and I just went past the arc where he fought the first other sword user. You know that guy?
Is that the one in the bank? Like in the extra dimensional bank?
No. I think it's before.
Oh, wow. I do not remember that.
Okay. One random criticism I have is that I think that sometimes the abilities that each sword that the user can use, the abilities aren't like related to each other, really, sometimes. You know? Like they're not really
I just know that like I think the author left the sword abilities open-ended so they could turn into anything. And I'm just like, you know what? As long as it turns into something cool, I don't care.
I guess.
But that's my take on it because I've already kind of put this away as like it's here for entertainment and not here to. I'm here for a good time.
I guess that's fair. It just kind of reminds me of when Deku from My Hero suddenly was able to like draw on the powers of the past heroes, and they're all just like kind of random abilities that have no like relation to one another. That's kind of how it felt to me when the different when they were like each new sword ability was revealed. At a time, I was like, oh, he could do that too. Oh, he could do that too. Because like, usually I feel like...
Oh, usually they're more connected.
They're more connected or like in theme with one another. But like, I don't know. This is bad. This might be a bad take just because like I can't fully remember what each sword does right now because I am laying in bed at 2 a.m. reading these chapters and I'm like, my brain is like half off. But I do remember thinking like, oh, these like, it just feels like incongruous sometimes. I don't know. Whatever.
I think in general that the best versions of that like kind of like idea is that you spawn from something that happens from the other abilities essentially.
Yeah.
I don't the thing is, do not ask me what the abilities of the swords are.
I was going to say, don't ask me what the abilities of like the sword users are. I think I for the most part remember the main characters a little bit because his sword abilities felt the most straightforward. But I do remember when he was fighting the first like big bad with his sword, that guy's abilities, I was like, oh, why is the sword able to do all these different things that are not really related to one another? But like, I don't know. Could be a terrible take.
What's your last one?
Speaking of my terrible takes, there is a series that I've been reading that's like peak generic. But I still like it.
Keep going. What do you
got?
It's
called Bloodwing Hunter. So, yes, it's also I just like literally randomly started reading it because I was like, oh, I wonder what this series is about. And it's kind of like if Chainsaw Man Kagurabachi and Evangelion all had a really generic beige baby. So basically, there's this guy. I think
Is it better the better of the sum of its parts, or is it just like?
I think it's kind of better. Like it has a lot of tropes in it that I just enjoy.
I mean, I don't mind. You're talking to the trope king here.
Yeah. So the main character is this guy named Hikari, and his family gets slaughtered during the coming of like angels. Like there's these monstrous beings called angels, and it's kind of like how like Evangelion, like those angels. They're just like these mysterious, super powerful beings that just like kill humans at random. And angels have like different levels of sentience. Some of them are just like mindless monsters that kill. Others are just like they're like people, but they're also angels that like to kill. So the main character is super jaded and angry and wants to kill all angels, and because his family got murdered by them. And he's kind of like Aki from Chainsaw Man. Like he wears a suit, has a sword, just has like this angry kind of like I don't give a fuck about anything but killing angels expression.
Okay.
And he's trying to hunt. He was present. I think it was at Shibuya Crossing actually, where the angels appeared. So, dude, I'm telling you, man, this is such a tropey series. These angels appear, and everyone can only remember like 4 angels that appeared and started killing humans. But he was there and remembers a 5th, very unique, evil-looking angel that kind of looked like it had a crown.
Okay.
But for some reason, no one else present can remember that or recount that there was a 5th angel there, and they all think he's like crazy. So he's on the hunt for more clues about this 5th angel. I might be getting these numbers completely wrong, by the way. It might be more than 4 or less or whatever.
A secret angel.
Whatever. There's a secret angel that he's hunting for. But then, while on the hunt for the secret angel, he finds like the organization that he's part of captures a half angel, half human hybrid girl that looks a lot like Power from Chainsaw Man. And she also has her own agenda when it comes to hunting demons. Yes.
You keep saying stuff like
also, there is some sort of power system that I don't fully understand, and it has to do with when you have a very strong power that you want to hunt something, you just gain a power. So he has the power, he has like control over fire and different abilities related to fire because he has a burning passion to kill angels.
Maybe you might like tropes more than me.
Dude, it's like very tropey, but I like the art.
Is it good?
It's okay. I mean, it's 17 chapters. I'm enjoying it. They introduced these 2 like enemy demon, or I guess angel generals that I thought the design was kind of cool. And yeah, there's no one particular thing that stands out about it in my opinion, but it is better. It is better than the sum of its parts, or the sum of its part is better than like each individual thing. So it is king generic, but I thought it was a fun read for what it was. Also, the art's like not even that good, but I still like it.
That's weird because usually you don't read stuff that you don't like the art of.
I think the art is good enough.
Okay.
Is good enough.
You really picked this up at like 3 a.m.
Literally
on like
at
a
3
Tuesday.
Literally at 3 a.m. This was like I caught up on Ichi the Witch, felt empty inside because there's no more Ichi the Witch chapters to read. Looked through my Manga Plus app to see like what else is there, and saw this series I've never seen before. And I was like, all right, what could I thought it was about soccer or something. I don't know. I genuinely could not tell what the fuck the series was about based off the cover because it looks so generic. Like, look at this shit. This is what the cover looks like. It's just a guy's face in red.
Oh, what the okay.
But I like it. I thought it was decent. So I don't know.
Okay. You know what? I mean, it's funny because you're half of the time you're like, but it's like okay, and I'm like, okay, but like you liked it enough to read 17 chapters of. I think it's gotta be okay. It's gotta be pretty good.
I think okay. I think the art is pretty decent. I think the characters are pretty likable.
And there's some unique ones.
They have this Oji-san who's like super OP, of course, as usual.
I like that.
They have like a gilf, like he's like a dilf basically. That's just giga generically strong. And yeah, I don't know. I can't even say. I don't even know why I like it. It's just an easy comfort read. That is.
And what is this story again?
It's called. Bloodwing Hunter.
God,
Bro, I don't
name
I
of
don't
it
even
is
know
so
why it's
funny.
called Bloodwing Hunter. Maybe the wings have to do with the angels. I don't fucking know. I don't even know why it's called that. But
I've never been pitched something so in such a way where I'm like, does he like it?
I mean, that is like the one thing that I read this week that's new that has, I guess, stuck, or like in the past 2 weeks that stuck out to me, because most of what I've read recently has been the greatest real estate developer.
And honestly, I want to hear new stuff. So when you say you read some potential thing that could be trash or treasure at 3 a.m., I think it's good. Even if it turns out to be bad, I think it's good because it means that I'm not the only one reading shit at 3 a.m.
Dude, I don't even know. It's just like I'm thinking like on
No, you
paper,
know.
I feel
You
like I
know.
should like Kagurabachi more than this new series I picked up. But I think I like this new series more. And I don't know. I think it's
That's really
purely
funny.
off of
No,
like,
that's really
I think
funny.
it's
I like
purely
that.
off of like the fact that I like the art of this series just a little more.
He read one comment that someone said that Kagurabachi be better than FMA, and he immediately was like, "I'm never reading this series again."
Dude, no, but the thing is, I am rereading Kagurabachi.
Yeah,
though.
and-
I am on chapter like 20.
And the comic could have even been true, and now he's just upset.
Okay, yeah, you know, I'm fucking pissed. I have a vendetta against this fucking series now.
Okay,
But I want to get to where you're at, where you genuinely just like the series.
yeah, I'm at the point where like I read a lot of random shit, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not bringing some of the random shit unless it's like it's terrible, but I love reading it, or it's got some potential. You ever hear it called that before?
Why did you phrase
Some
it
big
like
P.
No, don't
Some
say it.
big P. Some small P. Some P. No P. Just potential.
Anyway, that was episode 41 of the Fake Fans Podcast. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to continue posting your hot takes on anime/manga or just the industry as a whole. I know that we, on the last podcast, said to post it, but we are kind of behind on posting right now, so we haven't been able to
Read your comments.
read your comments yet. But continue to post your hot takes so that we can read it and enjoy them and see if we, maybe even agree with them.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll catch you next time in the new house.
Thanks, Big P.
Thanks, small S.